Good morning. What a crazy night. We have not slept hardly at all because Annie was up sick all night last night. Welcome to our Get Ready With Me this morning at Coronado Springs. Let's go ahead and get ready and see how this morning's gonna go. So, since we're at Disney, it should be really interesting on how this day goes. So the plan is to go to Animal Kingdom. Generally, I would think that would be okay because there's a lot to see that doesn't really jar you up. But Annie, as some of you all may know, loves riding the crazy roller coasters. And so right now she's in there asleep. Finally has went to sleep. She has thrown up 3 times. No temperature, nothing really out of the ordinary besides her saying that her entire belly hurts and that she's like randomly had to get up and throw up. She can't sit still because she's so uncomfortable. So I've tried to make sure that she's as comfortable as possible, maybe suggesting like laying on her side or laying on her belly, like sitting up a little bit, all the things. And nothing really has helped her. She's drinking water. But anyway, because the mom has not had much sleep, this is what I use in my normal life, but it is the Sephora under eye cream, the Lift and Firm. Definitely need that this morning. And then I am using my Youth to the People lotion. It strengthens, firms, moisturizes, and has plant proteins and biotech collagen. So yeah, she's in there sleeping. I was hopeful that we were going to be able to get up and go downstairs and get something to eat, but I'm not really sure how to navigate this morning. She's going to want to ride Expedition Everest if we go to Animal Kingdom. That's a fact. We have a dining reservation tonight in Hollywood Studios at Roundup Rodeo, which I'm super excited about because it's the first time that we have ever tried that. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to try to let her sleep as long as possible. It's 10:30 right now. Like I'm telling you, it's not been good. But yeah, also if you're new, what a wild first video for you, but welcome. By the way, my name is Andrea, Busy Mom in the Magic, and on this channel, obviously I'm taking you on the real life Disney journey, and on the other vlogs, I share tips and tricks, being a Disney mom, being a busy mom, and kind of navigating through life together with all of my friends on here. So if that sounds like something that you would fit in with, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and like the video. To all of you guys, like the video, it really does help me out. Did you just hear the sink just scream? Anyway, let's go ahead and get ready as much as we can to keep her asleep as long as possible. Today, if you haven't guessed, we're going with a dry shampoo day. This is what I am going to be using for my dry shampoo. It is called Day. Love this brand. I actually have some other things from that line that I really love, and they have such a good smell to them. Like I'm always loving the smells that they have. Like, I wish you could smell this through the screen. It smells so good, but I can't decide what I love most. Like I just finished my Way dry shampoo, and it does come in the aerosol can, but sometimes I like the aerosol can and sometimes I like this kind of guy. Like it's just a little powder puff. And but man, the smell of this is so good. Actually, Annie prefers this when I use it on my hair because it the way kind of smells. Like some of them can get really stinky. So if you've never been on one of our Get Ready With Me's, typically I go through and I share a little bit about our trip and anything we're up to, any funny stories that I might have while I get ready, and I show you my very favorite things. So we are going to go ahead and put our makeup on. Now, today you've got the lazy mom look, and I know that a lot of you all will appreciate this look. I think the last couple of Get Ready With Me, I did the full face makeup. So if you are interested in one of those and you're like, how do those people at Disney World go into Disney World with a full face of makeup? We're gonna do our easy peasy type of makeup deal today. In addition, this is my going to the pool or going to the beach look as well. This is the same kind of stuff that I use. Now, this is what I'm going to use as my base or my primer. So you can use this if you wanted to put a full foundation on, that's totally okay as well. But I have been using this and I absolutely love it. It has SPF 40 in it and it adds a little bit of a color. So it's like a tinted moisturizer, but one of the better ones because I like that it adds a little shimmer to my face. A little glow, if you will, because it's called glow screen, you know. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera yet, but it really does add a really beautiful, even color all over my face. And I always just feel really, really good whenever I want a light wear makeup option. And this is what I go with. Okay, I think we've got it. Now I will add my concealer. We are 35 ladies and we can't just skip the concealer very much. So we're gonna be putting it on and I just put a little bit of the dots and then I'll put the dots kind of in my shadows and then gently tap that in. Are you okay? Thought I heard her out there. We are staying at Coronado Springs. We are staying in the tower currently. So on this trip, we have done a split stay 3 times. And I've not done a split stay in a really long time. And it's some work. It is some work, especially if you're just staying one night and then going on to the next one. But there is a reason behind this specific split stay. And that is, by the way, I like this highlighter from Sephora. It's definitely been used, you can tell. But the reason why I like it is that I will use it to kind of like set in what I just did from a concealer standpoint. And then I also have this guy as well. This one is the highlighter duo, the golden hour, and I like to just mix it and then kind of place it. Yes, baby? Do you need me? Are you okay? What, baby? She's waking up. We shall see how she feels. But what I was saying, let me go ahead and put my blush on really quick for you guys. I'm using the Rare Beauty blush, the Happy color. So this trip has been a first for me because I have been so blessed and fortunate to have had, hi, how are you feeling?
Good.
How does your belly feel?
Good.
Is it better? Really? That's a relief. No. Are you hungry or you just don't feel like eating anything?
I feel like eating anything.
That's okay. Do you need to use the potty? Okay, go ahead and use the potty. Do you want me to turn on any cartoons for you and you can go back in there and lay in bed? See if you can feel better, and then we can maybe go grab something very easy and light for you for breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, drink plenty of water. Is that okay? Yeah? Do you need some water? Yeah? Here, sit up. Do you want me to turn on this light right here? Or do you want me to open up the sunlight?
Sunlight.
You want the sunlight? Okay. Yeah, the sun makes me happy. Okay, we're gonna close this door because they're cleaning the carpets out there. But also, let's put you down a little bit. She seems like she's gonna make it. So that's good. But let's continue to put on our makeup. So I was talking about, oh yes, I left you on a cliffhanger. I'm so sorry. So on this trip, we had been hosted twice with two lovely agents, two travel agents. And when I think about, like, I just feel like, how in the world did we get here? When I started our YouTube channel, I was like, hey honey, why don't I just do it? Like, I'm already coming, I'm already videoing it. So like, wouldn't it be super cool if I was able to get monetized on YouTube and pay for our trips? And he was like, yeah, that would be really cool. And so then I grew faster than what I thought would be possible. And then like my goals changed. I was like, oh wow, like this is a thing. Like I can actually maybe potentially one day be able to be a stay-at-home mom, like a full-time YouTuber, leave the corporate world, and do that, because my heart is truly to be a mom and to be a wife. And I think that if you've been around here for very long at all, you'll know that like I am working my hind end off in my full-time job and on YouTube, and to be a mom and to be a wife, and I'm homeschooling Annie, and there's just so much going on, and I'm working my tail off. And so maybe one day I'll be able to, stay at home with Annie and go on adventures with our family, right? And so a few months ago, it just kind of all happened at once. It was a little wild, but I had this influx of people reaching out wanting to collaborate specifically with social media platforms and hosting and sponsoring our stay at Disney World. And I'm like, this is truly incredible. And I just am blown away that that was even an option. Like I'm trying, like if you could tell, like I'm really trying to find words to say, because it is crazy that we're here. So I've had really great relationships with these travel agents, and they've treated our family so well. And for that, I'm so very grateful. So that is why we've done so many split stays, is because the first night was sponsored by one of my partners. Her name is Jennifer. Then the second night, one of my really good friends who is a travel agent, she got us the standard room, which I've never stayed at the standard rooms at Coronado. I've always stayed at the tower. So I'm like, it's fall break right now, by the way, with the crowds going crazy. I don't know why I closed this. By the way, also, it's the Naked palette right here. And I know you saw me do my brows, but I colored it in with the factory color. And then I put the buzz on my lid or not my lid, but my crease, and then I'm gonna put the Trick on my lid, and then I'll put Nooner kind of like on my edges going in. But yeah, my really good friend Sarah, booked us in the standard rooms, and it's really, really beautiful in the very back side of the property. It felt like I was in the movie Encanto. It was gorgeous. And then Danielle, we met her actually a couple trips ago, and we met her and her family. We ran into each other at Epcot, and she sponsored 2 nights here at Coronado in the tower, which super sentimental because the tower is Annie's very first Disney World resort that she ever stayed at. So it hits all the mom sentimental buttons being here, because I can just see her little baby body just walking around on the sweet carpet. And I posted up on my Instagram some old videos that we had of her here, and it's just so sweet. But I am very, very, very blessed and so happy to have the collaborations and the partners. Like, those are just only a few partners that I have. I have a ton of them. So I'm all like, I try my best to be a girl's girl. Like, I want women to be supported. I want moms to feel seen. I want them to feel heard. I want them to chase their crazy dreams. I don't want anybody to ever tell them your dream is too crazy. And so I am a firm believer that everybody has a seat at the table. My heart is to help as many people as possible reach their goals with whatever platform or however many people want to pay attention to my posts. So I'm very, very fortunate with that. And I do come from a business background, so I feel like it does help aid in trying to figure out like how I can help my partners and how we can be extremely collaborative and be very, very well-rounded. Again, like being a girl's girl, lifting each other's up, cheering on for each other's success. And so that is like the idea around my Busy Moms partnership program, is to really lift everybody up. So if you ever see me mention a partner or anybody like that is my intention. It's because I want you all to go love on them and encourage them and give them a follow and all the things to help them out, because that's the community that I like to be a part of. So I just went ahead and, in my tangent, by the way, I went ahead and sprayed with my setting spray. So this is what I use whenever I go into the parks with a full face of makeup. And this is what I am using with my little lightweight makeup. It's gonna stick. And then I have multiple things of mascara, but what I am gonna do, let me see if I can find it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put this waterproof on, because I have no idea what we're getting into today. And I just don't know what we're getting into today. I'm concerned that we might not even go to Animal Kingdom. Not concerned, but like, I hope you know what I mean. But like, I'd be totally okay with like chilling out the resort and then running into Hollywood Studios tonight for dinner, depending on Annie. Like, it really does give me hope that she's starting to feel better. But like, the thought of her riding crazy rides, I'm not sure. Like, I want her to listen to her body. So we'll see. But the waterproof mascara is always a win, because I can go swimming like this, like right now, and I'm good to go. I will say that the waterproof mascara is rather hard to get off sometimes at the end of the night when you're trying to wash your face. And I'm gonna try my best to record tonight's evening routine, because we're packing up because we leave tomorrow. So we're gonna do like a pack with me evening routine kind of mix up combo. But anyway, I use this Clinique. This is called a take the day off makeup remover for lids, lashes, and lips. So if you're doing like a lip stain or the waterproof mascara, it really is gonna help get all that black off and not have us having black raccoon eyes every morning. For my lip, I'm just gonna put this on because I actually love it. This is like an almost lipstick, and I like how it is really natural color looking, And man, I'm looking at myself in the mirror with this amazing lighting, and like the glow on my face is like, I love whenever I do this look. It makes me feel happy, I suppose. And granted, my blush is called Happy. But let's go ahead and run a flat iron through my hair, even though we're not gonna necessarily wash it today. We will wash it maybe, it is kind of already midday because it's already 11 o'clock. But we'll wash it tonight. We'll do that then. Okay, finishing up. I'm gonna go on there and ask Annie what's on the agenda today. Because I don't know. This hair is going a little, what are we doing here? It's probably gonna end up in a hair clip anyway because it's so hot. But let's go ahead and go in there and ask her, how are we feeling? And what do you wanna do? How's it going? You okay? Is your belly hurting at all? Not at all? No? Not even a little bit? Well, kind of a little bit, okay. What do you want to do today? Do you want to lay here? Do you want to just lay around? No? What do you feel like you're willing to do?
Go to the park.
You want to go to a park? Annie, you've not felt well. First of all, let's see if we can eat like a little something, like a Mickey waffle. Is that okay? Or we might not, nope, Mickey waffles are not a thing right now. Mommy's gonna have to go down there and see what we can do, okay? Because it's too late, breakfast isn't being served right now. Okay? Let's get something light. You wanna get up and get ready? Get cleaned up?
Lay out my clothes.
You want me to lay out your clothes? Okay. Do you wanna wear this? No? Do you wanna wear this? Yeah? Do you want me to wear my purple with you? So I laid down with Annie just for another little hour and convinced her to maybe get in the sun. And I came down to the market location, and they typically have some popular medications. So I'm gonna see if they have anything that would be good for kids, anything to give her relief. So just kind of playing it by ear and seeing if I can help her feel better. And also maybe, I mean, she is feeling better. It's just, how can we get over this hump and let her have a good last day? You want Angel? You have a big Angel. You have one from Alani. You want the baby one? Oh. Are you starting to feel better? Yeah?
Can I have it?
Can you have it? Sure. Oh, we're starting to feel really good now. Okay, we have to pay for it, okay? Oh, thank you. Okay, so at Coronado, they have this cafe, which I absolutely love because it has a bunch of pastries. So I figured since breakfast is not going on, we could get her maybe something light sugar, croissant maybe. Good? I love their croissants. We just gotta keep eating this, okay? It's gonna help your belly, okay? So I got an iced white mocha and they're so yummy. So not much luck so far. So we went and I got her a croissant and myself a croissant because I didn't want to grab something like extremely tasty and me not allow her to have something like that as well, like a bunch of sugar. I definitely don't want that on her belly. So she took one bite of the croissant and was like, I don't like that. That's disgusting. So I'm like, okay. And so I was like, you know what? I'll be eating 2 croissants then. And then I was like, where did your croissant go? And she's like, oh, I went ahead and threw it in the trash. So that was cool. And then she was like, I want chicken nuggets and French fries. And I'm like, are you sure? Because that's a lot of grease on your belly, but you need to be listening to your body and we'll see what to do about that. And as soon as I bought it, she said, I'm so hungry, but I don't want this anymore. So we're sitting underneath the shade right outside of the quick service at Coronado. I'm trying to get her some vitamin D, feel some air.
it's like an off and on thing. They did not have any type of medicine for kids. Like they had like a kids Imodium, but we're not going through that kind of issue. It's just really like upset stomach and vomiting. So she says her entire belly hurts. I don't know. I'm just trying to go slow, but she's not wanting to go slow until and then she's like getting up and excited, and then she feels bad again. So I'm okay with just chilling. I've been tired anyway. But are you eating a French fry now? Huh? Are you eating a French fry? Does it taste okay? Just try to go slow, okay? Probably not the best drink to give her, but I did get some Powerade for her in her mug to hopefully give her some electrolytes. Here you go. They don't have Body Armor here. I prefer Body Armor because it's coconut water, and coconut water is really good at hydrating. And they have the Powerade, so that's just what we're gonna go with. And it does have the sugar, so that does concern me, but it's something, and hopefully it'll start making her feel better more consistently, because she's already asked me to go to Animal Kingdom so she can ride Expedition Everest, and I told her not until she can fully convince me that she's feeling better. Was that yummy? Is it okay? Okay, so here's the update. I already told Annie that she cannot ride Expedition Everest because I really truly am afraid that she is gonna throw up again. I don't really know what has happened with her last night. Like, she doesn't have a temperature or anything like that. So I'm thinking like maybe something just did not sit right with her belly. But I do have lightning lanes for Kilimanjaro, the Navi River Journey. So if out of all of the theme parks here at Disney World, the best one I would say for a kid that's not feeling 100% and their belly isn't doing too great, I would say Animal Kingdom's probably the best, because you have all of those trails and all the walkthroughs. We can go to the petting zoo and all that, and not really jar her up. So which is a different pace for us, because typically we're like the thrill seekers, or specifically Annie. So she said that she wants to go have fun. She's bored. She doesn't want to go lay down, but the plan is to go slow as possible and listen to her and her body. So we're going to go on the adventure of Animal Kingdom and start that vlog of day 3 right after this one. So we have some fun plans for this evening. Hopefully we can get her better, and that's the most important part. But thanks for joining us on this Get Ready With Me / morning with us, trying to navigate as a busy mom at Disney. So I'm not saying goodbye quite yet, but I feel so very loved. So on Instagram, I went live, and that's something that I try to do anyway in my normal life whenever we're down at Disney. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, just go ahead. I'm a little bit more personable over there, I suppose. I am faster, definitely, at my responses. Everybody just showed out in my inbox. It was just so sweet. And the other part of why I wanted to get onto here is I always try to surround myself with genuinely good people that have good values and that are just genuine people. And I just need you all to go support the 2 individuals that I'm about to talk about. So Danielle, she is the one that has sponsored the back 2 days of our trip. She texted me immediately, and it wasn't like, hey, do you want me to? It was like, what do you, like, I'm going to send you this. I need to help you in some way. Like, I felt like it was a mom looking out for another mom. And she was like, okay, it's ordered, it's delivered. And she sent Annie these Pepto kids tablets that taste like bubble gum. Like, just a split second it wasn't a problem. Like, she just wanted to take care of us. So first of all, if you need a travel agent who is superior in planning and making sure that you, mom, and your family are going to be taken care of, please reach out to her. I just, fantastic service that she has given us. Like, she didn't have to do that. She could have just said, hey, well wishes or praying for you, and that would have been amazing. But I just felt that she genuinely wanted to take care of us. And so that just makes me super happy that I partnered with somebody like that. And also, talking about another partner is Transportation by Mike. They also saw my reel and they said, hey, I ordered you something for Annie. We have a company full of kids. We have a company full of grandchildren, and we just want to help you. So literally, again, nobody was saying, would you like anything? No, they said it's delivered. And they sent me 2 things of Pedialyte for Annie. And if you need transportation to and from these resorts and you want somebody with good value and that are fantastic in customer service, I need you to partner up with my friends Transportation by Mike, because I literally, between the both of them, Danielle and Transportation by Mike, I'm like, I am so happy that I have partnered with 2 individuals that whenever I send all of my friends online to these recommendations, I want them to be able to show up and show out, right? And that was a perfect example, and it just validated partnering with them. I need you all to go support them. 100%, hands down, super blessed that I have them in my life. And this is the official end of the Get Ready With Me. See you all in the next one.